Let's see. Do what the man says. Slight change of plan, or change of route, or both. You can't ride your own motorcycle through Iran, which is frankly inconsiderate. So the route that I was hoping to take, UK to Asia by motorbike, has changed. So the route that we will, I say we, the royal we, as in moi, just me, the route that we'll be taking is, I'll just bring it up. Here it is. Should have probably got this open beforehand, but bear with. Right, so the route actually should be a bit easier, not in terms of the actual journey, but in terms of the visa side of things. There's only 2 countries that you need to have a visa for before you leave in advance, and that is Turkmenistan and China. But I will also get a visa in advance before I leave for Thailand, because it means you can get a 60-day visa, which is extendable by 30 days. So, we will go from the UK to France, probably Dover-Calais, it's normally cheapest, or Newhaven Dieppe, perhaps, if we're leaving from Wales. But yeah, UK to France, then into Belgium, into Germany, down to Austria, into Hungary, into Serbia, into Bulgaria, into Turkey, into Georgia, and then into Azerbaijan. How's that for pronunciation? Or pronunciation. And then we will cross the sea, which is let's have a look. There's 2 by Turkey, isn't there? There's the Med, and then there's the other one, which is the one I'm thinking of. Okay, so the one that crosses from Baku in Azerbaijan across to Turkmenistan is, of course, the Caspian Sea. So we'll get a ferry across there. It's annoying on Google Maps. They're a bit selective as to when they show you a scale or not. It's often when you're just scrolling. So let's see. Blimey, it is actually quite a distance. I reckon it's about just over 100 miles across the Caspian Sea. That will bring us into Turkmenistan, if I'm saying that right. From Turkmenistan, we go into Uzbekistan, and if you're paying attention, you might notice we're actually sort of going north, and that's because we need to get into Kazakhstan and then into China. Now, if you're considering doing this route as well, I'll update on the next video, but I've heard that China can be a bit funny about letting people in their own vehicles or on motorbike. I know for a fact that there are motorcycle tour companies that do this route or a similar one to it. So yeah, you can be a Brit and ride your motorcycle through China. It's just a question of whether they let you do it as a solo rider or whether they insist on you being part of an official tour. That I will find out, and I want to get clarification from the Chinese embassy in London, and hopefully get something on paper that says you're allowed to travel by motorbike through China with this visa, because it would be a bit of a bummer to get there and be turned back. So yeah, I might be overplaying it in my mind. It's just I know Iran, the rule there for a while was that you have to be part of an official tour group to travel through Iran. I've since discovered that you can't even travel through Iran at all, not on your own vehicle. So provided that China checks out, we should be all right. And what constitutes an official tour party anyway? Like, you know, does it just have to be more than one person? Does it have to be a business? I'm sure we'll find a way to do it regardless. But once we get into China, we'll go down and drop into Laos and into Thailand from there. And then I'm also going to pop over to Cambodia to go and see a friend of mine. I'm going to be doing something on the route. I'm going to be vlogging the whole way. I probably need to upgrade a camera. Unbeknownst to me, you can spend like £600 on an action camera. And I was already sort of contemplating spending that much on camping gear, specifically a super warm sleeping bag. But we'll worry about the kit side of things in another video. Yeah, which reminds me, I've also got to get a new back wheel on the motorbike. It's had a hard life. The bike literally has spent its entire life outside, not just in my ownership, but every sucker that owned it before me. So yeah, they're notorious for the wheels rotting from the inside out, they're spoked rims. So yeah, new back wheel as well as an action camera. But yeah, we'll be doing an update video about the Cambodia side of things in due course. Might need your help on something. Alright, so that is the route. Next job, get hold of the Chinese embassy in London and see what the score is with visas. I know as a UK person, getting visas no problem. It's really just a question of arriving by road and whether there's any restrictions in terms of bringing a vehicle into the country. I know it used to be like green cards or something like that, but yeah, there's a bit of investigative work to do on that side of things, but I'll figure it out, and in the next video I'll let you know. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I need to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I think I've only got about 100 odd so far, which is great. I appreciate you guys, but I want to get it up to 1,000 before I leave, because then you can monetize the channel, and the money isn't for me, it's due to a situation in Cambodia that I want to help with. So yeah, if you do subscribe, it's really going to be helping out some kids in Cambodia, but we'll talk about that in another video. Until then, thanks for watching right to the end, appreciate it. I'll speak to you real soon. Take care. Au revoir. Bye bye.